You think you know Italy? Rome, Venice, the Amalfi Coast? Yeah, everybody knows those. But here's the thing, that's not the Italy I'm talking about. Because there's another side of Italy, way quieter, way less crowded. And honestly, some of it is even more beautiful. We're talking cliffside towns, turquoise water, medieval villages, and places that look so crazy. And here's the best part. Most American tourists never make it to these places. It's a tiny island that might give you the most authentic Italy experience on this entire list. Let's go. Number 10, Civita di Bagnoregio. You're standing in the middle of the Italian countryside, and way out in front of you, there's a medieval town sitting on top of a giant rock. No highways, no traffic, just this ancient little town floating above the valley. That's Civita di Bagnoregio. As you get closer, the town starts looking more and more unreal. Stone houses, tiny streets, ancient buildings. It's like someone dropped a medieval movie set into the Italian countryside. But here's the crazy part. Almost nobody lives there. Number 9, Matera. This place doesn't look real. Seriously, look at this. Those aren't movie props. Those are actual homes carved into rock. Welcome to Matera, and this is where Italy gets seriously weird. The ancient part of the city is called the Sassi, and people have been living in these caves for thousands of years. For a long time, this was one of the poorest places in Italy. Today, those same caves have become beautiful hotels, restaurants, and homes. Talk about a comeback. And when the sun goes down, the whole city starts glowing. It's beautiful. And honestly, it's one of those places you have to see in person. But we're not done, because the next spot looks like the Caribbean, and it's still Italy. Number 8, San Vito lo Capo. Forget what you think Italian beaches look like. This is Sicily, and the water here, insanely blue. We're talking bright turquoise water, white sand, and huge mountains rising behind the beach. Welcome to San Vito lo Capo. And here's what I love about this place. You get the beach without that giant city feeling. You can spend the morning swimming, grab some fresh Sicilian food, walk around town, then watch the mountains light up at sunset. Not bad, but there's something even crazier hiding in Sicily. And no, it's not another beach. It's underground. Number 7, Palermo's Catacombs. Okay, this one's not for everybody. Under the streets of Palermo, there's a place that looks straight out of a horror movie, the Capuchin Catacombs. And inside, thousands of preserved human remains, monks, children, families, people from centuries ago. You walk through these narrow corridors, and suddenly, you're face to face with history. It's creepy. It's fascinating, and definitely not your average Italy vacation, but that's exactly why it stands out. Most tourists come to Italy looking for beautiful churches and beaches. Now let's get back outside, because our next stop is basically the opposite. Bright, colorful, and right on the Adriatic Sea. Number 6, Polignano a Mare. Okay, this might be one of the prettiest coastal towns you've never heard of. The town literally sits on top of cliffs, right above bright blue water. And then you look down, and there's this tiny beach, completely surrounded by cliffs. It looks like something from a travel commercial. But here's the cool part. You don't really need a plan here. Walk through the old streets, stop at a cliffside viewpoint, and just enjoy it. That's the kind of travel people actually remember. Not rushing from one attraction to another, just being there. But if you think this is beautiful, wait until you see the next town, because this one looks like it was built for a fairy tale. Number 5, Alberobello. You've probably seen this place online. You just might not know where it is. Imagine hundreds of tiny white houses with weird little cone-shaped roofs packed into narrow stone streets. Yep, this is real. Those unusual houses are called trulli, and they look absolutely nothing like the Italy you see in the movies. Just these strange little stone houses everywhere. And here's the part that gets me. They're not some new tourist attraction. They're traditional homes, built using ancient techniques. Walk through town around sunset, and the white stone starts glowing. It almost feels like you're inside a fantasy movie. But we're heading north now, and the landscape is about to completely change. because our next stop is basically the Italian version of a postcard. Number 4. Val di Funes. Picture this. You're standing in a giant green valley. There are little wooden farms around you, tiny villages, and massive jagged mountains shooting straight into the sky. The famous little church of Santa Maddalena sits in front of those mountains, and the whole scene looks almost too perfect. Like, who designed this? And here's something a lot of people don't realize. You don't have to be some hardcore mountain climber to enjoy it. You can get incredible views. Number 3. Baia delle Zagare. Okay, it's on Italy's Gargano coast, and you've got these massive limestone cliffs, hidden coves, and insanely blue water. But look at those 2 giant rock formations sitting in the sea. That's the shot. That's the one. And here's the crazy thing. A lot of people have never even heard of this place. No Rome crowds, no Venice canals packed with tourists, just cliffs, sea, and one ridiculously beautiful coastline. You know that feeling when you find a place online and immediately think, wait. Number 2. Scala dei Turchi. Imagine walking toward what looks like a giant white staircase, then realizing it's an entire cliff. The rock is made of bright white limestone, and over time, wind and water shaped it into these smooth, layered curves. Now put that against a deep blue Mediterranean sea. And sunset? That's when it gets ridiculous. The white cliffs start turning gold. The water gets darker. And suddenly, you understand why people travel thousands of miles to see. Number 1. Procida. Forget the big-name islands for a second. Forget Capri. Forget the packed Amalfi Coast. Take a ferry from Naples, and you'll find Procida. Tiny, colorful, and ridiculously charming. Look at Marina di Coricella. Pastel buildings stacked around the harbor. Little fishing boats floating in the water. Laundry hanging from balconies. Restaurants right along the waterfront. It doesn't feel like a giant tourist attraction. And that's exactly why it's special. And honestly, this is the kind of place I think people imagine when they So there you have it, 10 places, and a completely different side of Italy. And here's the thing. You don't have to skip Rome. You don't have to skip Venice. Go see the famous stuff. Absolutely. But if you want to see the Italy that most tourists never experience, get off the obvious path.